Navigating relationships with wisdom, integrity, and self-awareness is a hallmark of emotional maturity. From a Stoic perspective, smart men prioritize virtue, reason, and resilience in their interactions with others. They avoid behaviors that undermine dignity, respect, or mutual growth, focusing instead on fostering meaningful connections grounded in ethical principles. This essay explores 9 things smart men should not do with women, framed through the lens of Stoicism. Each point highlights how adhering to Stoic teachings fosters personal excellence, healthier dynamics, and lasting fulfillment. By avoiding these pitfalls, you position yourself as someone who values authenticity, fairness, and emotional intelligence, qualities universally admired. Play emotional games, such as hot and cold behavior, withholding affection, or creating unnecessary drama, are manipulative tactics that erode trust and respect. The Stoics valued honesty and straightforwardness, urging individuals to communicate openly and act with integrity. For example, if you're upset about something she said or did, address it directly rather than punishing her with silence or mixed signals. As Epictetus advised, if anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." This approach emphasizes clarity over retaliation. By refusing to engage in emotional games, you demonstrate maturity and reliability. Women appreciate men who handle conflicts constructively and prioritize transparency over manipulation. Seek validation. Through women seeking validation from others, whether through compliments, attention, or approval, reveals insecurity and undermines your autonomy. The Stoics taught that true contentment comes from within, not from external sources. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." For instance, if you base your self-worth on whether a woman likes you or gives you attention, you relinquish control over your happiness. Instead, focus on cultivating virtues like courage, temperance, and wisdom. These qualities radiate confidence and attract admiration naturally, without compromising your dignity. By prioritizing internal validation, you exude self-assurance and inspire respect. Your sense of self remains unshaken by rejection or indifference, ensuring lasting fulfillment. Compromise. Compromising your values to please someone else or maintain a relationship reflects weakness and lack of principle. Smart. Men adhere to ethical standards, even when inconvenient or unpopular. The Stoics emphasized living virtuously as the path to eudaimonia, flourishing. For example, if asked to lie, cheat, or betray your beliefs for someone's benefit, decline. Firmly, yet respectfully, "I value honesty and integrity too much to compromise them." Such responses signal moral courage and reinforce boundaries. Women admire men who stand by their convictions, knowing they can rely on them to act ethically. Compromising your values not only damages your character, but also weakens the foundation of any relationship. Neglect emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage emotions, is crucial for building strong, empathetic connections. High-value men navigate conversations with sensitivity, adapting their tone and content based on the situation and the other person's needs. The Stoics taught that emotions should be acknowledged, but not allowed to dictate behavior. For instance, if she expresses frustration or sadness, respond empathetically. "I hear you. That must be tough. Let me know how I can help." This approach validates her feelings while maintaining composure. Neglecting emotional intelligence leads to misunderstandings and resentment. By practicing active listening and empathy, you foster deeper bonds and mutual respect. Show desperation or neediness. Desperation repels attraction and undermines dignity. Smart men exude confidence and independence, signaling that they don't rely on external validation for happiness. Stoicism champions detachment, reminding us to find contentment within ourselves, rather than seeking fulfillment solely through others. For example, if she becomes distant or disengages, resist the urge to plead or chase excessively. Instead, trust that everything unfolds as it should, guided by universal reason. If you need space, take it. I'll be here when you're ready. As Seneca emphasized, no man is free who is not master of himself. By mastering your desires and attachments, you position yourself as someone who commands respect and admiration. Ignore boundaries. Respecting boundaries is foundational to healthy relationships. The Stoics valued justice and fairness, urging individuals to honor limits in all interactions. Ignoring someone's boundaries, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, breeds resentment and mistrust. For example, if she communicates discomfort or requests space, acknowledge her wishes gracefully. I understand if you'd rather not discuss that. Let's talk about something else. This gesture demonstrates consideration and reinforces mutual respect. Ignoring boundaries perpetuates harmful dynamics and diminishes your credibility. By respecting individuality and autonomy, you create an environment where both parties feel safe and valued. React impulsively. Out of emotion, impulsive reactions often escalate conflicts and damage relationships. Smart men regulate their emotions through reason and reflection, ensuring that external events don't dictate their behavior. In contrast, low-value men act impulsively, allowing anger, jealousy, or frustration to cloud their judgment. For instance, if provoked during a heated argument, pause before responding. Ask yourself, will this reaction contribute to resolution or escalation? This mindfulness prevents regrettable words or actions. Marcus Aurelius observed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By mastering your emotions, you project calmness and rationality, inspiring trust and stability. Prioritize pleasure over purpose, focusing excessively on short-term pleasures, such as superficial attraction or fleeting gratification, undermines long-term fulfillment. The Stoics advocated for aligning actions with purpose and virtue, emphasizing that true happiness stems from contributing positively to life. For example, instead of pursuing relationships solely for physical intimacy or social status, seek partners who share your values and aspirations. Mutual growth and meaningful connection outweigh momentary indulgence. By prioritizing purpose over pleasure, you attract individuals who appreciate depth and substance. Together, you build a partnership rooted in shared goals and ethical living. Hold grudges or dwell on past mistakes. Holding grudges or dwelling on past mistakes stifles growth and prolongs suffering. Smart men practice forgiveness, not because others deserve it, but because carrying resentment harms their own well-being. The Stoics viewed acceptance of impermanence as key to inner peace. For instance, if she apologizes sincerely for a mistake, release lingering bitterness. Thank you for acknowledging that. Let's move forward together. This response fosters healing and strengthens the bond. Seneca cautioned, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Letting go of grievances frees you from unnecessary pain, enabling you to embrace new opportunities with clarity and optimism. Conclusion: living virtuously in relationships, avoiding these 9 pitfalls, ensures that your interactions with women are grounded in virtue, reason, and mutual respect. Through Stoic principles, you transform ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences, leaving a lasting impact on those around you. Whether navigating challenges, communicating openly, or setting boundaries, smart men embody qualities that inspire admiration and trust. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Cultivate virtuous habits, refine your communication skills, and approach every interaction with authenticity and kindness. By staying true to yourself and aligned with universal reason, you ensure that nothing and no one can undermine your autonomy. Final answer: smart men should not play emotional games, seek validation through women, compromise their values, neglect emotional intelligence, show desperation or neediness, ignore boundaries, react impulsively out of emotion, prioritize, pleasure over purpose or hold grudges or dwell on past mistakes,